Welcome back. Zoe is, in a white void. Also in her underwear. And we heard a kind of familiar voice. Where is that coming from? Oh, wait a second. I know that guy. And the UI gives it away. It's a Naxos.
Is that a man? It doesn't look human. What is that? Have we met before?
We will. We are meeting now. Venari Abnaxus it al. I am Abnaxus of the Venar.
Oh, hi, I'm Zoe of, the humans. Who's that?
He will be Ular Pala, chief of the Ular. Those who remained, children of the Purple Mountains.
Okay. This is a dream, right?
It was. You dreamed of things elsewhere. Of Abnaxus who was, and who will soon have passed beyond the veil and into the great forgetfulness.
Okay.
In the dream, I will speak of the time that has flowed, and the time that will still flow. But outside the dream, I will be sick.
Is that normal? Well, I guess this is a dream, so... anything's technically normal, I guess. Very strange. Also, dreaming in underwear, very big staple of the Longest Journey series, I guess. Can we get over there?
I was like a petrified tree in the middle of a river, frozen in this moment, while time parts around me.
Well, Naxos hasn't gotten any less cryptic, for sure.
I think he said his name is Abnaxus. Is he human or something else? He does not look human. I don't think he's human.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not, no.
So why am I having this dream?
You were needed. Achik aksik nabe ajna achik aksik. The first dreamer needs you.
The first dreamer?
Oh. How'd he get over there?
How did he get over there so quickly? There's some sort of doorway into the mountain.
Can we get there? Yes, we can.
This one is also sick. This one is dying. Lux Kamel.
What does that mean?
This one's name is Lux. This one is the first dreamer. This one is like you, like your sister, like those who did dream and shaped reality.
Okay. We're back in Australian Aboriginal mythology here, it seems. If the first dreamer is dying, that would be very bad for reality, wouldn't it?
Another dreamer? Wait, that wasn't real. That was just another dream.
Yes. And also much more. We needed you to come. You came. You will come here to help Lux. Everything depends on this. Everything that was, is, and will be. If this one ends, everything ends. All of time.
Someone else told me the same thing. What does it mean?
This one is the first dreamer. This one dreams. And the dream is the universe. When the dream ends...
What's happening? Where are you going? Hey! Hey, come back! Tell me what's going on!
That cannot be good. Monday, July 31st, 2220.
Zoe. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I was just dreaming.
You were crying out in your sleep. Nightmare? Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, it was, and, no. I don't. What time is it?
Time for me to leave and for you to start getting ready for your doctor's appointment.
Oh, I want to sleep.
Yeah, well, too bad. See you later?
Sure. I'll stop by the office when I'm done.
Okay. Love you.
Me too.
For now, that doesn't sound very hopeful. This is the result of not ignoring Reza at the end of Book 1. If you did ignore him, he will have left and would not be here at this point. However, things are still far from rosy with him, it seems. And our goal right now is to go to Dr. Roman's office at the Shishani Shower for our appointment. Should be pretty easy, we know where that is. Do we have any new journal entries? Doesn't look like it. No, we do not. We did not get much of a chance to look around the apartment last time we were here. So let's do so now.
I'm not a demanding flatmate, but I did insist on buying a good bed. This is that.
It's not a very wide bed for two people. I don't think that's even a queen.
I like beds. I like spending time in beds. By that, I don't just mean sleeping, but also other bed-related activities.
Like watching TV in bed. That's what she means, right? Couldn't be anything else.
Sex. I mean sex. I enjoy having sex. In bed. Like a human person with genitals.
Okay, thanks for spelling that out. I really didn't understand what you meant before.
I'm not a demanding flatmate, but I did insist on buying a good bed.
I feel like an AC
This is
unit above
that.
the bed. And a light. I hope that's not an AC unit above the bed, because that would be a horrible place to put an AC unit. Unless you enjoy getting blown in the face while trying to sleep. Does that cloud look like a face? It looks like a face to me. Can we go to bed? Zoe definitely seemed to want to.
What time is it? I'm not going to bed. What time is it?
No, I guess
I'm not
not.
going to bed. Memories. I need those around.
It is completely impossible to see what those actually look like. Maybe we can do so on your side. The answer is no. They seem to be blank frames.
Memories. I need those around.
Sunny Living by OCG. Wait, you don't get to choose your own wallpaper here? That would suck. To have to look at that the whole time. Closet here. Guess we should get dressed. Now my journal updates. Hello, Boiling Hot Europolis, Monday. You suck. On the somewhat positive side, I have the day off. Ada's in Cape Town and in meetings. Until she checks in tomorrow morning, I have absolutely nothing to do. I get to wander aimlessly around Propast for a whole day and be bored out of my mind. Score. Of course I do have therapy first thing. We all know how I feel about that. Future Zoe, or my nosy children, grandchildren, random hackers, I feel less than enthused about it. Thanks for telling us. Aside from the opportunity to gaze at Roman's lush and lovely head of hair, it is very lovely, I'm tired of talking about myself. I'm tired of talking about myself, even. Weird how my brain just decided to skip all the extra talkings there. I can't even imagine how he feels about it. Well, it is his job, so... I'm sure there will be questions about Reza and our relationship, or maybe I'm just paranoid because I don't want to talk about Reza and our relationship right now. I don't know what's going on between us, but it's not good. It's dysfunctional and depressing. It's sad to think that after all we've been through, Reza and me, it might just end with nothing. But history is not enough of a reason to stick together, so I guess we'll see. Positive thought, Zoe. Day off, yes! I guess so. Yeah, things are definitely less than great with Reza. Nice TV. Not as nice as the one she had in Casablanca, though. Europolis Most Wanted. I'm pretty sure these are all either developers or maybe they're backers. Eurotrash. I think you can actually, like, sit on a couch. And watch TV. There's no sound, so it's not very interesting. Okay, I guess that's enough.
It's very film noir. We're living inside a film noir. Noiry.
Uh-huh, very Blade Runner.
We have the best view of a brick wall and neon signs in Propast. If by best, you mean worst.
And I typically don't.
How come it's always raining when I'm in here, but when I go outside, it's not? Mind you, I'm not complaining, it's just odd.
I did notice that. It was raining in Roman's office, but then you go outside, it's not raining. I guess Zoe just has amazing timing.
It's very film noir. We're living inside a film noir.
Bunch of pictures.
Noiry.
Presumably Casablanca. And the picture of Zoe and Reza. I think that's the same one that was besides her bed in the coma room. Mr. Planty!
And they said I couldn't take care of a living thing. In their stupid faces. Mr. Planty. He's been through a lot, poor chap. The drought of last Tuesday, the great tumble of June, this morning's accident with the half-empty beer can. Poor Mr. Planty.
He lives a hard life.
And they said I couldn't take care of a living thing. In their 3 months now, and I still haven't unpacked most of my useless crap.
Well, if it's useless crap anyway, then why would you need to unpack it?
I can't even remember what's in these boxes. I tossed everything from my bedroom in Casablanca in there. I haven't felt up to sorting through it all. One of these days, for sure.
I thought Wonkers was in here somewhere. I guess not. Can look at the kitchen. Small kitchen. Still bigger than my kitchen was in Japan.
Yeah, no. Later.
Zoe does not want to do the dishes. I wanted to look at the dishes, but I can't do that if I'm too close.
Okay, so there are dirty dishes. We're not perfect.
It's the 21st century. Tell me you at least have a dishwasher.
I think it's my turn. Ugh. Okay, so there are dirty dishes. I don't use that a lot, but Reza's a pretty good cook.
Lucky for you.
We don't have a maker, but there's so much good street food in this neighborhood, we won't starve.
And the fridge.
Not even a single fridge magnet. We're the worst people.
Is that an indication of how good of a person you are? How many fridge magnets you have?
We could survive without a fridge. It's only used for keeping takeaway leftovers until they have to be tossed, and beer. So... okay, so we could not survive without it.
Guess the beer is important.
Our fridge is a barren womb. A desolate no-man's land of soy sauce, a half-eaten box of takeaway noodles, a decimated six-pack of bear beer, and baking soda. We could survive without a fridge.
Sounds great.
It's only used. What would be the point? It's even sadder on the inside.
Alright. Shoes. Not very many of them. Wait, those are the exact same shoes I'm wearing on the left there. Guess Zoe really likes this style. Bathroom. Again, I can't look at it if I'm too close.
The bathroom is depressingly small. You take turns, and sex in the shower would be an extreme sport.
A challenge, I guess.
Even if the building was up to scratch, that bathroom would be reason enough to move. The bathroom is depressingly small.
Can I go in there?
Do I have to pee? No, I don't have to pee.
It's not a Sierra game where you get to pee whenever you want, I guess.
Do I have to pee? No, I don't have to pee.
Welcome. But we're leaving. Our box.
3 months now, and I still haven't unpacked most of Not now. Tonight. Definitely tonight. Time to roll up my shirt sleeves and get my shit together. After the Eurotrash premiere, of course. I can't miss that.
Of course. Alright, time to go out into the wide world. It's exactly 1 week after we were last here. Because that's how the therapy sessions work. They're every Monday. Alright. That giant ship wasn't hanging there before. Crowboy's still there. Won't be needing him as much.
Citizen, halt. Where are you going?
Why?
Answer the question or you will be detained.
I have an appointment.
The streets are unsafe. Return to your home or business to conduct your appointment remotely.
I'm seeing my doctor.
What is the name and business location of your doctor?
Looks like the clampdown is getting worse. I don't feel like complying with this guy.
They have no right to ask for that information, but if I resist, they might put me on a watch list. Or worse.
Well, I'm pretty sure Zoe is already on a lot of lists.
As far as I know, the Eye has no right to interrogate me. Not unless they arrest me first. I'm sorry, but that's private information. You're violating my civil rights. I can contact my lawyer right now if you...
Zoe Meyer Castillo, resident of Sunshine Plaza Terraces by OCG. You have a prior record with the Syndicate.
The charges were dropped. It was a misunderstanding.
I could detain you right now and bring you in for questioning.
Sure. And then you can deal with the fallout when I tell my story to the press. What you're doing is illegal.
Stay off the streets, Miss Castillo. It's for your own protection.
Sure it is.
Proceed.
Avoid demonstrations.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in Propast.
I have a feeling their interest in us is more than just their regular interest in people walking the street. Somebody at Wadi must know who we really are and what really happened. They must be keeping an eye on us. Get it? They must be keeping an eye on us.
Eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the streets. The Eye. Keeping Propast safe, or, you know, under constant surveillance.
Which is not remotely the same thing.
Stay inside.
Well, the easiest way to get back,
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
no, I don't actually. The easiest way is actually to go back down the stairs and go down the river. Or we could spend some time chasing the pigeons away first. Can I get them to go somewhere? No. They will walk back there. Still fun. Okay.
Stay safe.
Looks like going down the stairs here is not going to be easy.
Body dream machines.
Man, Clampdown really got worse in a week.
Crowds are unsafe. Avoid crowds.
Doesn't look like there's anything I can do here, so I have a feeling I will just have to find another way around. Wait. De Vrijer? Emma De Vrijer? April's friend, the artist? The Divide. Opening soon. I guess she has a... an exposition here soon.
Emma de Vreehair is setting up a new art gallery here. I convinced her Propast would be the perfect location.
Oh, it seems like they and are still in touch. Wouldn't Emma know what really happened, though? Or at least part of the story. The part with April and the freaky girl. Kind of weird.
Emma got in touch after I woke from the coma, but we haven't really chatted about what happened in Newport. Maybe when she comes in for the opening. Emma said she wants to talk, but I'm still not sure how much I want to know about what happened in Newport.
I think that would be a good idea.
Emma's gallery is opening soon, I think. She's calling it The Divide. I don't get the reference, but it does fit with Propast.
Well, anybody who's played Longest Journey and Dreamfall will get the reference, I'm sure.
Emma de Vreehair is setting up a new art gallery here. I convinced her Propast would be the perfect
Anything else
location.
here besides another billboard? No, we can look out at the river.
All eye personnel have been posted for your safety.
Which is still not pink, so I guess that's a good thing.
Comply with all demands immediately. Do not resist. Do not question.
Street musician from last time has moved over here now.
I stay awake and dream all night.
Still don't really want to
I dream
listen to him though.
about tomorrow and how it will be.
The bitch tits. We've seen that before, haven't we?
It's up to me.
I don't really need to look at an awful lot of things here. I just need to find another way to get
Nothing
to...
to see here.
Oh. I was moving along. I didn't think there was anything to see there, until you made me suspicious that maybe there is. You're terrible at your job. This is the only other way out of Sonnenschein Plaza. So hopefully we'll be able to find a way to Dr. Roman's office. It's a car.
I'm not into Grand Theft Auto or spending the next 10 years in a labor camp. I'm not into Grand Theft Auto or spending the next 10 years in a labor camp.
Too bad, Grand Theft Auto is actually a surprisingly fun game. Oh great. We definitely need to go up to the walkway, but this is closed up too. The eye in the sky is watching. Yes, that is very obvious that they are.
They're shutting down entire streets now.
Yes, it makes things very annoying for us.
No way through there, at least not right now. They're shutting down entire
Stay
streets now.
safe, stay inside. Connect to Dreamtime from your place of work or residence.
Yeah, I bet you'd like that if everybody just laid down and connected to Dreamtime.
The only way to help dream junkies is to forcibly
that's
disconnect
not
them and put them
changed, I
in
don't
rehab.
think.
But who's going to pay for that? Not Watical.
The litter box. Maybe Anu would like that club. Can we go inside clubs now?
Much as I'd like to spend the rest of my day getting drunk and dancing
Yeah,
on
answer's no.
tables, no.
We can't go this way either. This would lead us back to the river as well.
Return to your domiciles or stations.
Okay.
Down
Well-
with the sin dictate.
Clever pun.
Down with the syndicate!
Yes, we heard it the first time. Oh, this is where we saw Nella before. That does not look good. For those people, anyway.
There's been more and more of these random arrests. They're really cracking down on protests. I shouldn't get involved. There's been more and more of these
Can we
random
get involved?
arrests. They're really cracking down on protests.
The answer is no. This goes through the souk. That seems like somewhere I need to go. Eye checkpoint or wherever is over there. Big eye symbol at the top. And the Marxists seem to have a very big campaign thing here.
Marta Rebus comes across as an intelligent and informed candidate, but she doesn't stand a snow-cone's chance in Hades.
Let's eat Grandpa. Let's eat, Grandpa. Misplaced comma here, life in prison there. Studies show 92% of lower-tier citizens struggle with basic spelling. Get your core spelling plants? But you can get implants to improve your spelling? That's kind of sad. Eat the rich. I have a feeling that the Marxists are responsible for that little bit of graffiti there. Hey, another rubber ducky poster. And another Let's Eat Grandpa poster. Man, there are a lot of these eye guys around. To the right there is, of course, our campaign headquarters, which is also blocked off.
Traffic. Keep walking.
I was walking. You can actually just go around that way if you want to go there. Don't need to right now, though. We need to get up to the walkways.
Stay safe. Stay inside. Stay connected to your dream.
Here's another staircase. Maybe this one is not blocked. And it looks like it's not. Good, so it's not actually impossible to get there. I wonder if Nella is here. We haven't seen her. Another arrest. Since the conversation we overheard last time. Yep, there she is.
Over here.
And she wants to talk to us.
I wasn't sure you'd make it today. What with the Panzer Pandu out in force. Say hello to our new robot overlords.
It was touch and go. Were you waiting for me?
I don't do apologies.
Okay.
When you bumped into me outside the collective, I was confrontational. I didn't mean to be.
You don't do apologies, Nella.
You're right, so shut up and accept it.
Accepted. So why were you confrontational?
Paranoia, Zozo. I'm just on edge with this party business. No big deal.
That sounded like a big deal, what we overheard. They wanted you to do something that you did not want to do.
By party business, she probably means the Marxists, and it's really none of my business. Party business? Oh, she must mean the Marxists. I'm curious to know what's got her so on edge. What's going on?
Manifesto's starting to come apart at the seams. Too many conflicts of interests. Ribas is having a tough time keeping everyone in line. There's no consensus about strategy, about what to do to get people to open their eyes and see what's really going on in this city. Some want to keep doing what we have been doing. Peaceful protest, debate, passing out pamphlets. Others want to take more radical action.
Like what?
It's politics, Zozo. You know how it is. The hardest part is agreeing on a common agenda. I'm not sure it matters. We're last in the polls, and it'll take a miracle to change that. But anyway, you were asking me about Hannah Roth.
I'm looking for her.
Why?
Oh, it's complicated. Queenie, you know, the Babka on the boat down in the...
Everyone knows her.
Queenie asked me to look for Hannah, to find out if she's okay or not okay, I guess.
Why the hell would she be asking you?
Campaign business. I'm trying to get her to officially support Leia Uminska.
Ah, it's all starting to make sense.
Do you know Hannah?
She runs errands for merchants in Propast, does odd jobs for anyone willing to pay. She's helped me out a few times, deliveries mostly, and also... Well, that's how I know Hannah. But I don't know where she lives. I don't know who her friends are, I don't know how to get hold of her.
So, why...
She runs a gang, all homeless girls, the Dragonflies. They operate out of the underground here in Propast. They do odd jobs, legit jobs, but also odder jobs.
Like crime?
Like crime, Zozo. Pickpocketing, fencing, smuggling, selling unlicensed dreams. Drugs. keep an eye out for the dragonfly symbol and the girl with short pink hair and piercings. That'll be Hannah.
I appreciate it, Nella. I'm sorry about getting involved in your affairs last week.
Don't worry about it. You still haven't tried the pork sausages. The last batch was a bit iffy. There were complaints and also food poisoning, but I just received a new delivery and they smell much better this time around.
Right. Some other time, maybe.
I hope you find Hannah.
Yeah, if you had chosen the pork sausages to gift to Reza, he would have gotten sick, written an article about it in the Hand, and Nella would have lost her license, and she would have been standing here without her card, being all angry about it. Well, she actually isn't too angry about it either. Okay, we need to look for a dragonfly symbol. It's kind of interesting, because wasn't Queenie making a dragonfly? Are they connected to Queenie, or does Hannah just like dragonflies? Questions! We still have to go to Dr. Roman for our appointment first, but we will do that in the next video.